Hello, my name is Sean from the Global Life Settlement Exchange. We are the world's first free life settlement auction marketplace. Today I'm going to talk about how to use a life settlement to fund your child's marriage expenses. A child's wedding or marriage is a special occasion that parents want to celebrate and support. However, financing a wedding or other marriage expenses can be a significant financial burden for parents. A life settlement is one option that parents may consider to fund their child's wedding or marriage expenses. In this video, we will discuss how to use a life settlement to fund your child's wedding or marriage expenses. A life settlement is the sale of a life insurance policy to a third party in exchange for a lump sum payment. The policyholder receives a cash payment that is generally a percentage of the policy's death benefit. The buyer of the policy becomes the new beneficiary of the policy and is responsible for paying future premiums. A life settlement can be an attractive option for individuals who no longer need or can no longer afford their life insurance policy. If you are considering financing your child's wedding or marriage expenses, a life settlement may be a viable option. By selling your life insurance policy, you can receive a lump sum of cash that can be used to fund your child's wedding or other marriage expenses. This can be especially helpful if you have a policy with a high face value, or if you no longer need the policy for estate planning purposes. When considering a life settlement to finance your child's wedding or marriage expenses, it is important to work with a reputable life settlement provider. A reputable provider will help ensure that you receive a fair value for your policy and that the transaction is handled properly. They will also be knowledgeable about the legal and tax implications of the transaction and can help you navigate these complexities. Finally, it is important to consider the tax implications of using a life settlement to finance your child's wedding or marriage expenses. While the proceeds from a life settlement are generally tax-free, the way in which the funds are used may have tax implications. For example, if the funds are used to purchase income-producing assets, such as rental property, the income generated by these assets may be subject to taxes. Similarly, if the funds are used to pay for a wedding or other marriage expenses, there may be gift tax implications if the amount exceeds the annual gift tax exclusion. Global Life Settlement Exchange, your trusted partner. Consider listing your policy on our free, no-obligation auction marketplace so that buyers can compete for the best deal available depending on your particular circumstances. Global Life Settlement Exchange, GLSE, is a marketplace that specializes in life settlements. We have a thorough awareness of the market and assist policyholders in selling their insurance policies for the highest price possible through a transparent auction. The first free life settlement auction marketplace in the world, Global Life Settlement Exchange charges no fees to sellers. The process is simple, and there is zero fee and obligation to the seller. You just need to provide your policy details to us, and that's all you need to do. You will receive the highest offer from the market in a few weeks or so. Unlike traditional brokers, GLSE does not charge a fee for its services. This means sellers keep more of the money from the sale of their policy, which can be a significant sum. Even if you have already hired a broker, a seller like you can still acquire a second opinion. GLSE gives the seller complete control, allowing them to select the best offer without being constrained by middlemen, brokers, obligations, or fees. The traditional process of selling a life insurance policy involves working with brokers who have access to buyers. These buyers determine the value of the policy, leaving sellers with little control. However, with GLSEs, sellers have complete control over the process. They can choose to accept or reject offers as they see fit, without any obligation or fee. This puts the power in the hands of the seller. Life settlement was predominantly a buyer market, where buyers determine the value of the policy. However, GLSE is shifting the balance of power to the seller. By providing an open and competitive marketplace, GLSE puts the seller in control of the process. The seller can choose to accept or reject offers as they see fit, ensuring that they receive the best possible value for their policy. In conclusion, Global Life Settlement Exchange is revolutionizing the life settlement market by increasing transparency and putting the power in the hands of the seller. With GLSE, sellers can receive the highest possible offer for their policy, keep more of their money, and make an informed decision about whether to sell. Our zero-fee platform provides a no-obligation opportunity for sellers to explore their options, and the elimination of middlemen ensures that sellers receive the full value of their policy. GLSE is transforming the life settlement market, providing a fair and competitive platform for sellers to receive the value they deserve.
Thanks for watching. If you like our video, please hit the like and subscribe button to support us.